let's discuss on marriage. We have this saying in our world that marriage is for life.
Yes.
And whenever we make this statement, we believe that the marriage that is for life means that when you marry, you have to bring out a child, that is children.
Yes.
That's one aspect.
That is one aspect of it.
Yes.
And the second one is that when you marry somebody, it is until you die.
Yes.
It is forever.
Yes.
Even though we men, we don't stay forever. But we believe that
Marriage
it
is forever.
until you die.
Yes.
Or
Limited
until,
time.
that is until the wife dies or the husband dies.
Yes.
So that is, for us, that is marriage is for life.
Yes.
But having come to understand what the life, that is the life of God, or what the part of God is supposed to be. And when I use the word the part of God, I mean the part that humanity is supposed to live.
Yes.
So that we can now achieve why marriage is for life.
Yes.
So I want us to share it together today so that somebody watching us can understand the new revelation that has come now.
Yes.
How humanity are supposed to follow, because it is said that until God is on ground, everything that we ever know is invalid.
Yeah.
But when God is on ground, that is when things will, you start to name things, to put things the way it's supposed to be.
Yes.
So let's share on that.
I would like to come in from that second aspect
Okay.
that said that of the marriage for life, being that marriage is supposed to be forever.
Yes.
Till death do us part is what is said in the vow,
Yeah.
in
Yes.
the oath that is taken. Till death do us part.
Yeah.
But primarily, before to death do us part, it is mainly that the marriage is forever. We are tied. The idea is that the two beings, the male and the female, are tied
Right.
together, are bound together in an oath
Yes.
forever.
Yes.
That is the first one. Till death do us part is because along the line we die. We don't stay forever.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
That is why till death do us part comes in. But the primary reason is forever. That is because there is something that marriage is meant to do. There is what that oath that they use. We use it as an oath right now in the world. But marriage, there is what marriage is supposed to do for the man.
Yes.
And that marriage is, when it is done the right way, is meant to keep the man forever.
Yes.
Which is why marriage is forever, because that union of marriage, when it is done rightly, is meant to keep the man forever.
Yes.
Under
The man, both the male.
both male and female. But it's just that this marriage now that will really bring forever is not between male and female. That's where the misconception
discrepancies,
is.
Yes.
Because what we are doing right now in marriage is forever is male and female. But
Male
when
man and female
male man and female man. But when it comes to the real marriage that is forever, that is supposed to bring that life that keeps the man forever, it's not between man and man,
Yes.
which is male and female. Because both of them are man. Yes.
So that's what basically answers the first question per se. Because before you start talking about marriages for life, the first question is what's the essence of
marriage?
What's the essence of even getting married?
Yes.
Because I remember asking a brother of ours some time ago. He said he was about to get married. And I asked him, why do you want to get married? What's your reason for getting married? And for a couple of seconds he couldn't answer me. Then he ended up by saying that the Bible said that he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. So I said, okay, is that the only reason why you want to get married? And for him it was like, you could just get to see, and it wasn't just him alone.
That is the mindset of a lot.
We are just born into a system where everything is cycled, is repeated. There are certain routines, expectations. It's like when you're born into the world now, based on the current system, you're expected by a certain age.
Yeah, exactly.
You are either in kindergarten or
primary,
and it goes on like that. And you get to a certain point and it's expected of you to get married just like that. No reason. It's just that it's time. Time for what? Time to get married. Why? There's no reason for it. So some people go ahead to say that it's for companionship, it's for this, it's for that, and I'm like, how do two people who have no idea where they are coming from or where they are headed to come together for companionship? You can say, okay, that is even understandable because they need to be together because they are both lost.
Yes.
But then when you now tie it to the saying that the marriage is for life, the question now becomes, how do two people who have no idea where they are coming from or where they are headed establish a union that should bring about life when it has already been established that they both are dead as a result of the nature in which they were brought into the world with?
Yes.
Because life now is not just about staying alive, living.
Yes.
Life, when you talk about life, is not about, you talked about the man being dead because of his state. That dead state is as a result of sin. So that keeps man in a state of limitation, in a state of separation from the maker. So the aspect of life, marriage being for life, should be a connection, since the man is separated from his creator.
Yes.
So the marriage in that sense should be a union, a connection between the man who is separated from his creature, from his creator and the creator. And once that connection is done, that's where life now comes into the man who is dead.
Yes.
So that's what it actually means for marriage to be for life.
Yes.
Adad said something. He said that the marriage we are doing today is between man and man.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, she said
male
it,
man and female
and we
man.
laugh over it. But this is very serious because somebody will say, how can you say marriage that we are doing is between man and man? Are you following the point?
Yes.
Somebody will say, why do you say that? We don't really know before now that man is both the male and the female.
The most
So
people
even
they
if
know
you are
that.
the female man, even though we have taken the female man as
To be
the
woman.
which is wrong also. That is why he said that all the foundations of the earth
They are out of course.
because we
Yes.
are all gone out of the ways of God.
Yes.
So it is that knowledge of God now that we are now desiring, that's supposed to come from the God, the person who was born in our midst, to bring out this knowledge. So when we now say man for man, that's man and man, it is clear.
Yeah.
Because if man is dead and the marriage that we are doing is between we ourselves,
Yeah.
the life that the marriage is supposed to bring,
It can't.
it can't be.
Yes.
That is why you see that no matter how we live, you see at the end of the day we die. He said there is a way that seemeth right unto a man, and the end
The end
thereof,
thereof are the ways of
Destruction.
the ways of death.
Yes.
Looking at what we do as marriage, if marriage is for life, if that is to say marriage is something that's supposed to bring life, it is not that marriage is for life means that marriage is until you die.
Yeah.
But even if you want to put it this way, until that is the world end, it is something that's supposed to be when you are married to, you will stay there for life.
Even
Yes.
if the world ends.
And from what you just explained, marriage is for life, which is certain. The phrase, the saying that we have in our society, marriage is for life, because the scripture, it says it's given. So what we are saying is not coming from us, it's coming from the spirit that brought us. So it is only him that will come and explain to us what that thing means.
Yeah.
So marriage is for life. I say that what has life doesn't have death. So the one we too can apply within ourselves, say, being that marriage is for life. You even look at it. The life that marriage is supposed to be for everybody that has gone into that part of marriage, which is they're supposed to live. You see that in the process of doing marriage and giving birth to a child will die.
Yeah.
The mother will die. So if actually marriage is for life, it shouldn't bring death. So the real marriage that is for life is not this one we are doing. It is the marriage that the creator, which is God himself, that we're supposed to marry to for life to start. And when there's life, there's no death in it. So there's no way we can be carrying on with this pattern of marriage and hope to have life.
You see, in what you just said now, it brings my focus to a part of what some people might say, let me put it that way, when it comes to bringing life. You say you are bringing life into this world, meaning you are giving birth to a child.
Yes.
You say you are bringing life into this world.
Yeah.
And they tag it to be marriage for life, meaning that you are marrying so you can bring life into
Yes.
this world. First of all, when it comes to giving birth to a child, you don't need marriage for that.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
You don't need marriage for that.
Illegitimate child.
Even without getting married, a male and a female can come together and bring forth a child.
Yes.
The first one, they didn't come out from marriage.
So
Yes.
Are you following the?
Yes.
It's not marriage that brings a child. Children.
Yes.
The thing is that we are confused. The world today, we are confused.
Yes.
That is why we need a comforter. We need someone to comfort us. We
Yes.
need someone to direct us. If you look at the system right now, everybody are looking up to the men of God, what we call men of God, believing that when you go to a man of God, if he's a pastor, whatever level that he occupy or office that the person occupy in terms of standing and talking to people about God, we all believe that such a person should understand the way of life to show us. But looking at everybody, it's the same way that we all are following. So that is why when we are talking about the life of God today, everyone need to understand that there is no how we can get the life of God when God is not there.
Yes.
Now we are talking about marriages for life. Check out first the Jesus that everybody is preaching today. He didn't come out from marriage. I mean the Jesus.
Yes.
He didn't come out from marriage.
Yeah.
Let's say the spirit that created all of us sample something for us. That is the same state that when you go into today, they will accuse you.
Yes.
They will even condemn you.
Yes.
So our own, the first thing we value is first to look for money to go and buy the female. You get? If you are a male, you look for money to go and buy the female.
Yes.
If you are a female too that have money, you really lost after the thing where you can use your money to go and even give the man to come and buy you.
Yes.
This is a system.
Yes.
And nobody can change that except the program of redemption.
Yes.
Because the program of redemption says that those that are of him, they are neither married
nor are given in marriage.
That is in Luke 20,
20.
verse 34 and 35.
Yes.
Say the children of this world marry and are given out in
in
marriage.
marriage.
Who is the one marrying?
The
It
male.
is the male.
The male.
Male man.
Is the one that is given out in marriage. Is
The father.
is the parent. Those who claim ownership over the us.
Yes.
Over
As
the
children. Yes.
Now, it is the female that they are selling out to me, who is a male man.
Yes.
And remember, until we do that, before men can now say, okay, we approve it.
yes,
But the
they are
question is,
legitimate.
who is supposed to approve the living standard that we are living? Is it men or God?
It's supposed to be God.
Are you following?
Exactly,
Who is
exactly.
the one that's supposed to approve that?
No, that's. Well, sorry, go on.
Because first, if you look at the pattern of living today, there is no why we die outside those our activities.
Yes.
If marriage is supposed to be for life, why is our own marriage bringing death?
Yes.
Exactly.
So
The
it shows you clear
question-
that that is not marriage.
Yes.
That's,
And-
that's
okay,
because there's
yeah,
actually a
okay.
clear distinction. There's marriage as an institution of man, and there's marriage as a concept of God.
Yes.
And our exhibitions are that
Of
of
The
the
institution of men.
institution of
Yeah,
men.
yeah.
So once anything is will I say is I won't say working. Once anything is exhibited or anything is operating outside of God, definitely there's no life in it.
Yeah.
But there is, as Ada was talking, there was something that hit me. If marriage is for life, and we all let me not say we all, but majority of us in the world believe that we have been made by God.
Yes.
So if marriage is for life, which is a saying that we have, and it's actually what it is, if marriage is for life and we have been supposedly made by God, then we should already be in his union.
Yes.
We should already be in his union because we shouldn't be talking about a God where we don't know God.
That's just
That's just the
primary
thing.
thing.
We don't know God, regardless of what we might think or believe. We don't know God. anything we think we know about God are just things we have read about him.
Yes.
And if you know how impossible it is to know a person by reading about him, talk more of how
They think,
that
oh,
how
yeah,
more
they say
how
they
more
don't-
impossible, if there's anything like that, it will be to know a divine being by reading about him. So all we claim to know about God is based off of what we have read about him, and
Imagination, yeah.
It
and
can't
we
be
can't
correct.
know anything about a person by reading about him.
Exactly,
It's
exactly.
evident in our
Exactly.
in our relationship as human
As
beings.
men, yes.
So if God has actually made us, then we should already be in his union, which is for life, and life should be with us.
Exactly.
So if you tell someone based on this laid out fact now that God hasn't made us, as crazy as it sounds, that God hasn't made us, but that's the bitter truth.
That is the truth.
Because if he has, then we should be a reflection of his image.
Yes, and
We should
character.
already have life. So whatever activity we do, life should reside in it.
Yes.
So God hasn't made us is a fact we need to come to terms with, no matter how difficult it is. But something has made us.
Something has
Something
created
has
us.
created
Something
us.
something has created us. You know, something has generated us and has
Yes,
brought us
into being,
forth
yes.
into being.
Yeah.
And that's something we need to understand, that there is the Lord. That's when it comes to the
Function of the
there's what I would like to target. I would like to target the program of creation. There's the Lord, there is man, and there is God.
Yes.
In that order.
Yes.
There's the Lord first, who made everything we have come to see, both men included, the goats, the sheeps,
The creatures
The
itself.
planetary
the
bodies.
planets,
Yeah.
everything, the stars. It's that Lord who has made it.
Yes.
And it's that Lord who made the humanity. And humanity is functioning under the spirit of man.
Yeah.
Yes.
That spirit of man is like having a smartphone running under Android operating system and having another smartphone running under, let's say, Apple or let's say Windows or something like that. That is the difference. The spirit of the Lord being the spirit that generated everything, and man, that first smartphone, which is us, operating with that operating system that is limited through sin and through death. So we are dead. That is the state, irrespective of our ability to move around and do things.
Yes.
And in that state of death, he also, that spirit of the Lord, has initiated programs that we operate by. But due to the disconnection between ourselves and that spirit, we are unaware that there's a kind of spirit who has initiated that kind of movement. So we do all the things we do. Our operations are like it's coming from us. It's something we are able to devise on our own.
Yes.
Unknown to us, it was initiated by that spirit.
Yes.
So that spirit also, which is the Lord, has given us an inkling that there is a higher being. Because if you didn't bring yourself into existence, definitely something brought you. And you can't have an idea of that thing if he doesn't give you the idea that he is there. So he gave us the idea that there is a supreme being. And he still also gave us that idea that that supreme being, whether by function or by title, is God.
Yes.
So we are aware of the existence of a God, but we have not seen him. Because how do we get to know that there is a God now? It's because there is that spirit who has given us that inkling. But unfortunately to us, our relationship with that spirit is he is the God. Unknown to us, he is not that God. He also will introduce God amongst the midst of men.
That's why it's a being.
Yeah, so it's the introduction of that God now that marks the beginning, because it's that God now that now picks off or takes off with the responsibility of making us into his image.